Hi everyone. Today we're going to take a look at how to use your community space in order to collaborate with others throughout the course or other gateway courses that you may be certified in. A few things to keep in mind as we go through this video tutorial is that community is basically an online professional learning community that you can easily access through MyPLTW. The MyPLTW community tool offers a way for you to connect with other PLTW teachers across the country. For this online core training class, it'll also allow you to collaborate in a specific class just for all participants and master teachers within the OCT CSIM online core training class. So how we get to community is we're going to need to log into MyPLTW by going to my.pltw.org. Once you are logged in with your credentials, from the top dashboard, we're going to go ahead and select community. Once you select your community page, this will bring you to community.pltw, where you will see several different feeds as well as groups. Your feeds will always show up first once you log into your community space. Over here, you can see anything that you are actually certified in. You'll just have a running feed of anything that is posted from those teachers. In order to access your community group, we're going to go ahead and navigate to the Group tab. And from here, we're going to need to scroll through our list to find the specific group that you are looking for. Now, the more courses you are certified in, the more communities you will become a part of. For this training, you're going to find that you're going to have an OCT CSIM ID of 1820574 OCT 42. It should be one of the first ones that you see on your page, since we have as few members as possible for this. You will also see another community group, which will be for all certified teachers throughout the IM course. And we're going to take a look at that here in just a little bit. For your OCT community, you're going to need to locate this OCT 42, and we're going to go ahead and open that up. Once you are in there, you have a few things that you can look at. The first thing is, how do you want to receive communication through the community? You can select every post, the daily digest, a weekly digest, or limited. Since this is an online core training class, I like to select every post. This way, anytime a member of the community posts, you will automatically get an email notifying you of that. You can always change that as you move forward with the class, or when the class ends, you could even change that to limited if you would like. You have three options that you can work with: post, you can set a poll, or ask a question. One of the first assignments you're going to be asked to do is to post a professional introduction. So what we're going to look at doing here is we're going to create a thread for everyone. So within that thread, you'll be able to respond to your professional introduction. So if I want to post something to the community group, I can just share the update, type in whatever my post is going to be. In this case, it's going to be my professional introduction. You have some formatting tools you can use, and you can also go ahead and add a topic. If you don't select topics, it will usually select a few for you. I'm going to go ahead and select one. You can see we have PLTW experience popped up, job title. We don't need any of them. We're just going to go ahead and call this PLTW introduction. And once we go ahead and type that in, that'll be a little tag that we can see once this is posted. Now, once I have that, I can go ahead and share that with the community group. So everybody will be able to see that, and you'll see you have your professional introduction. And what we'd like for you to do is to respond to the thread discussion topics that you can see below: your position or job title, your school name, professional background, certification, things like that. Now, once you are ready to respond to this actual introduction, in order to keep things organized so that people can find everything and you're not kind of scrolling all over the place, what we'd like for you to do is not post another thread. And this is a very common mistake that a lot of people make, is they'll go and share an update, and then it becomes very hard for people to search or to keep things organized in community. What you'll want to do is find that discussion topic, and underneath that, you'll see where you can write a comment. And in that comment, this is where you can post your professional introduction. So here you can see that here's my professional introduction. And once I go ahead and comment on that, that's going to be kind of nested underneath that professional introduction thread. It'll keep things nice and easy. And if you're trying to look for somebody or to read their introduction, then you'll be able to go ahead and easily locate that within the community. Now, the second part of the assignment for this is to actually go ahead and answer a question. So we're going to come up here and we're going to ask a question in this case. So here it's giving you a few different options. What would you like to know? Okay, very basic question that we're going to go ahead and select for this, and is that, do you have your equipment for your CSIM OCT course? Now, for your OCT course, you should have received a welcome packet, but if you did not receive a welcome packet, this is definitely a place where you would want to let us know so that we can go ahead and get in touch with school support. You can add some more details here. Again, you can add another topic. So here we have CSIM OCT, and let's go ahead and type in another tag of equipment. And we can go ahead and post that question. So once you ask that question, here you can see same thing. All you're going to need to do is respond underneath that thread on whether or not you have that equipment or not. Now, this community is geared for just us in class. You do have the ability to go ahead and add files. We also use a shared Google Drive folder for that as well, but there are times when we'll notify you that there may be some files located in your OCT community group. Now, what I want to look at now is the main computer science for innovators and makers group. And this is for all certified teachers throughout the country. And this is where if you have questions your instructors may not be able to answer, you can easily go to this community group to get those answers or to help guide you. So what we're going to look at is we're going to go to this groups tab again. And I do have a ton of groups in here, but we're going to go ahead and scroll down. And what we are looking for is our actual Computer Science for Innovators and Makers class. And here you can see it's labeled CS for Innovators and Makers. And here you have over almost 1,500 members that are posting into this community. So when we select that group, here you're going to see more course-specific questions and answers being asked. So it's asking, Eric's asking, I purchased 10 of these through a grant. So he's asking for some advice on some materials he had actually purchased, continuous servo questions. All of these are questions that can be asked and answered by members of the CSIM community. You will get a lot of answers from just regular teachers who have been through the course, but there are a lot of master teachers that are on here as well that will also help guide you as you move through community. You could like, you could comment, you could tag people in these posts. You may want to make sure that you look at your digest and how are you receiving this. I do not do every post for this group because there's several posts throughout the day, and you would end up getting inundated with a ton of different emails as you move forward. You do have files, and again, here it's only saying 3+ files, but when you look in the files section here, you're going to see that there's a ton of information already being shared. Different lesson plan ideas, modifications to lessons. There's a ton of resources in here that you're going to want to take a look at before really posting a question and asking for some type of help with something. It may already be posted in the community, so you want to take a look and see what is actually there. Other than that, the biggest thing that you can keep in mind is simply using the search feature. There is a search feature for this community group where you can look for different things. One more group I want to show you is your PLTW Gateway class, which is another community group you should have. And if we scroll down through here, we have this PLTW Gateway where you can see we have close to almost 8,000 members in this group. In this PLTW Gateway group, there are videos that have been shared by teachers and master teachers that have been approved through Project Lead the Way to help guide you in some of these lessons. So you can definitely look through this feature, and this will be located in the PLTW Gateway group, but you can search for different items here. I've done a couple different videos, so if you searched for me, you can find them on my YouTube channel as well. But here you can find anything that I've kind of posted throughout the last couple of years is going to kind of be posted throughout this page. So you can search for a ton of different things in here. One video that I've done called it Killing Loops. So if you know the titles, you should be able to search for some of that. And here you can see that here is a video I've created on killing loops. Again, it can be found on my YouTube channel, but they can also be found in the community as well. So that's a quick look at your community group. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon.